Dear Providence family, hello, my name's Fiona. It's a privilege to be here talking to you as CEO of Providence Healthcare on the unceded territory of the Musqueam, the Squamish and the Tsleil-Waututh. This is my traditional Christmas message in a very non-traditional year. Christmas is traditionally a time to think of others, and of course this is so important. In particular, I'm thinking of everyone who can't be with the people that they love this year. For some that's due to bereavement, through COVID, the opioid epidemic or any other cause. For others it's because of geographical distance or simply being responsible and following the public health rules to avoid mixing households. We know Christmas is often hard for many people, but this year it's likely to be particularly difficult, and our thoughts are with everyone who is lonely or sad this year. But as well as thinking about others, I really want you to think about yourselves. And I know that in healthcare we don't always do that enough, so please indulge me. Firstly, please take a minute to look back at this year, to remember what you did and feel proud of it. That includes remembering back to February and March when we faced such an unknown threat, through the summer when we battled a devastating outbreak at Holy Family, and then into the autumn when the pandemic reached the downtown east side. Be proud of what you did this year. Whether you worked in the emergency department, the CTU, the airway team or the ICU, and immediately stepped up to look after our first COVID patients. Maybe you work in the lab, a place that's been playing such a crucial role in managing the pandemic in BC. Or maybe in surgery, having to cancel so many of your patients and then rebook them and work so hard to try to catch up with the backlog. In long-term care, where the pandemic hit so hard across the nation, and you had to overcome so many changes and address public health orders in the way you kept seniors safe and secure. Or in one of our crucial support services, such as food, security, housekeeping or portering, your efforts have been so important in our battle against COVID. Or maybe you're in finance and you had to work out how to work through the first ever virtual year-end audit, or in the staffing office, or the facilities team retrofitting buildings to make them more COVID safe. Or maybe you're a manager or a leader, spending much of your year worried about the safety of your teams, developing surge plans and outbreak plans, interpreting and communicating guidance and policies from international, national, provincial and regional bodies. I can't name every department and I've missed out loads of people, but wherever you work, your role was important. I also want us not to forget to feel proud about what we did at home. Whether you tried to relearn your high school maths to homeschool your children, whether you self-isolated for 2 weeks in a small apartment, you looked after vulnerable friends and family, or you just made the right decision and turned down social invitations from outside your bubble or household. Photographs and music say this better than words, and our amazing media team have made a truly great photo montage, and the link with this will be distributed along with this message. Part of the soundtrack to this montage is Tom Petty's song, I Won't Back Down. And the lyrics are spot on. All year Providence staff have stood their ground and not backed down in the face of a pandemic and an opioid epidemic. So in thinking about yourself, my first request is to take a moment to reflect on what you did this year, and please feel proud of your contribution at work, wherever it was in the organisation, and at home. And my second request is to please make sure you take a break. Of course, healthcare doesn't stop for holidays, and most of us will be working for at least part of the holiday period, but we need to all make sure that everyone gets some time off to rest and recharge. Because while we can see an end to the COVID pandemic, we are not there yet, and we know we face more challenging months to come. And we also face some really exciting opportunities, like the new St Paul's and our new Seniors Village developments, which will keep us really busy in 2021. But for now, please accept my heartfelt season's greetings. This holiday period will be a strange one, but I hope that you still find joy and peace. And on behalf of the board and senior leadership team of Providence, I want to wish you and all your loved ones a Merry Christmas and a safe holiday season. Thank you.